everybody, I hope all of you are doing very well. Welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I am recording from two cameras, so hopefully I'll be able to sync them up properly when I get upload them. So this is going to be and this camera where you can see my fingers here is focused so you can see the cards on the table. Okay, this camera that I'm looking at right now is the one that I'm going to be looking at and talking. Okay, I had to take a deep breath there. All right, so this is going to be a year ahead forecast for all my beautiful Capricorns. Okay, a couple of things I want to address is this is for your Capricorn sun rising. So when is the dates for Capricorns? Let's see. Excuse me, because I have this beautiful chart here. So Capricorn is going to be December 22nd to January 19th. Okay, having said that, for those of you who are born on the cusp, I recommend cusp of Sag and Capricorn or Capricorn and Aquarius. Read both the signs, so that way you all will kind of get a better understanding. Okay, now a couple of planets, planetary positions. I know it's a lot for the next year. I'm going to read through them in a rush. I might be able to put them on the description box also, but we'll see. So let's start with December, right? December 1st. So Neptune goes direct, okay, on December 1st. December 4th, we have, hang on a second, hang on. Am I holding it wrong? January. Hang on, everybody. Why do I have two sheets here? I just want to make sure that I'm reading them correctly. Oh, there we go. So this is for 2010 to 22. That's January, March, then June. Yeah, that's correct. Here we go. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I was reading from the correct chart. So December 1st, 2021, you are going to have Neptune go direct. December 4th, new moon, total lunar eclipse, which we've already passed, right? December 10th, first quarter moon, 19 degrees Pisces. December 13th, Mercury enters Capricorn. December 18th, full moon in Gemini. December 19th, Venus retrogrades. December 19th, Chiron goes direct. And December 21st, Ceres retrogrades, enters Taurus. December 21st, Sun enters Capricorn. December 24th, Saturn squares Uranus. December 24th, Jupiter quintile Uranus. December 26th, last moon quarter. December 28th, Jupiter enters Pisces. And again, keep in mind that Jupiter also rules Pisces, okay? And so this is a long list. I am going to see, I don't know if I should do it. It could be confusing for you guys. I'll just put on the description box. I just did December, so all the planetary positions, I may end up putting it in the description box. So let's leave it at that, because if I start reading this out, it's going to take forever and you guys are kind of just zone out, because it kind of gets a bit monotonous. So having said that, so as usual, you can see the cards here. You all are going to be able to see, let me see if I can turn it a little bit more. There we go. You all are going to be able to see what I'm doing is December all the way until November of 2022. Okay. Or I wonder I should just do January. Yeah, because December is almost over, right? So my beautiful Capricorns, this is going to be a year ahead reading from January 2022 all the way up until December 2022. Okay, so we're going to do that for you guys. All right, let's do this. January. Okay, you got Jupiter. Ooh, beautiful. I love that. Actually, let's do it for the rest. And February. got the Sun card. Can you guys see? Yeah, there we go. Then maybe I should kind of move it there. Okay. And then March, you'll have Cancer. April, you have the Moon. See, I am still trying to find a way. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay. All right. July, these are the overall energies, okay? August, September, October, November, and December of 2022. Beautiful. Okay, so let's leave that baby out there. And let me grab a tissue. Excuse me. All right. And then we are going to get some more cards. Right? Let's see. Beautiful. The star. I'll pick up the cards for you guys, so that way, you know, I can show it to you together. Let me just kind of set them down, and then, you know, may not necessarily all be visible, but we'll fix that. And I'm going to show you all the cards. All right. Let me see if I can position this. Right, this is much better. Okay, so for January 22, your overall energy is Jupiter, okay? And you also got the Star card. So let's pull some cards and see what we get for you over there. Let's go with this guy. I know, y'all, I kind of get a little bit, what's the word? I'm wondering if I should raise this up. If I raise this up, can you all see better? No, y'all can't. Let's just leave it. Let's not fret about it. Okay. So overall energy for January 2022, my beautiful Capricorns, you got Jupiter and you got the Star card. Now, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and Jupiter also rules Pisces. And then you have the Star card, which is an Aquarius card. So let's take a look at Sagittarius would be your 12th house, and Aquarius is your 2nd house, and Pisces 3rd house. So the 12th house matters would be hidden supports, karmas, institutions, etc. And then you have your 2nd house, which is values, talents, possessions, ability to earn money and income. And Pisces, which is your 3rd house, immediate environment and short trips. So these could be the main themes, if you will, for January of 2022. So if by mistake I say 2021, please know that is just because, you know, I made a mistake. This reading is exclusively for Capricorns for January 2022 all the way up until December 2022. Okay, so then let's go. All right, let's go. We have the Lovers card. Beautiful. And I don't know which one that is. Let's take a look at it. The Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So to recap, for January of 2022, I have a feeling this has something definitely to do with like a completely new beginning in your life, right? and you're wondering about, you're wanting to expand, you're wanting to go big, you're wanting to kind of say, hey, you know what, I've been careful, I've been cautious, I want to do something bigger, I want to expand, I want to kind of progress. I feel like I've done whatever I needed to in terms of, learning. Is this recording? Yeah. Learning and correcting and going through all those phases. And now I am, I'm going to grow because it's the first house. It's my birth year, right? So I want to go, I want to learn, I want to do, I want to expand. And then you have the Aquarius card. So I definitely feel with the Aquarius card being in your second house, it could mean your values, talents, possessions, and earning ability are definitely the focus. And then we have here the Lovers card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So there is definitely focus on relationships, and how do you this new relationship, what is it that you need to do to go forward with regards to your relationship? Because we have Jupiter expansion, right? And the third house, immediate environment and short trips as well. So you're like, okay, this is my karmic relationship, because you had Jupiter, which also rules Sagittarius. This is a karmic relationship that I'm having with somebody. It's a new relationship. I feel like, I want to take it forward. I want to grow it. I want to expand. I want to kind of take it to the next level. And Page of Pentacles. Now, Page of Pentacles, I feel like this relationship almost makes you feel like you have a new start in life, like a new beginning, and almost makes you feel youthful again. And Ten of Wands, finally you're able to lay down your burdens, if you will. Finally you feel like, you've come to a point where you can shrug your shoulders off all the burdens that you may have been carrying and say, you know what, this is it. Everything has been sorted out with regards to my life, other aspects of my life. Now I'm going to focus on this relationship and I'm going to take it up to the next level. Okay, that would be the theme for January. Now, this relationship could definitely be regarding your personal, like significant relationships with your significant others or work, etc. But I'm also going to say that 12th house, second and third, you could be a little bit concerned about, how are you going to be able to manage in terms of your earning ability, taking on this responsibility or taking on this merging of this relationship with the other individual. With that comes a little bit of a financial, you got to talk about finances, etc. How are you going to work that through? Then February, your overall energy is the Sun card, and then you have 3, which is, of course, as we know, the Empress. Now, the Sun card, as we know, rules Leo, and the Empress card, this is a Venus card. This is about luxury and pregnancy and this and that. So is there a possibility you just realize that somebody is pregnant? Is there a possibility that you have just realized that something new? Either it could mean literally a pregnancy, or it could also mean that a new endeavor, a new path, a new project type of situation. Again, project, endeavor, a path could be related to work, could be related to your personal situation as well in terms of your significant other. And I don't know why I keep going back and I'm wanting to say this relationship could be with somebody. If it is a personal relationship, it could be with a Gemini. Okay, I so want to say Gemini, but I also want to say Virgo a little bit. Gemini, Virgo, or Aquarius. Gemini, Virgo, or Aquarius. Okay, so let's see for February. You have the Six of Swords, so you're definitely leaving something behind and you're walking towards something, and you're walking towards something fantastic with this other person, right? A new beginning. You're like fine, all the past is past. I've taken care of all those loose ends. I've tied up all those loose ends. Now we are moving forward. And Two of Cups, how fantastic is this? So the Two of Cups talks about romantic love, partnerships, of course, proposals and marriage. So if you proposed in January, you may be getting married in February, or maybe January, February, you're going to be proposing, okay? So then let's look at March. Okay, March, and my nose, as usual, is... March, we have your overall energy is Cancer. Oh, right, and you have the Lovers card as well. So Cancer, again, for my beautiful Capricorns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th house talks about friends, partners, marriage, partnerships, contracts, relationships, and then you have the Lovers card. See again, the Lovers card popping up earlier and the Lovers card popping up here too. I have a feeling this significant relationship could be with a Gemini, then Virgo, and then a Aquarius. So the theme for the relationship is still continuing here into March. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. All right. Page of Wands, taking action, new action. Three of Cups, celebrations, fantastic. And the Queen of Pentacles. So you are definitely going to be taking action with regards to this. I'm telling you, this theme of this relationship is continuing. So you're going to be taking action. Page of Wands talks about what's the word? Taking action with regards to something new, a creative idea or something like that. So, and then you have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups talks about celebrations, support, from people. And then the Queen of Pentacles talks about a Wands energy, which is, a Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Now this Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, why do I want to keep saying Queen of Wands? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This talks about wanting to create the house, the home environment. Okay, fine, you and I have kind of made a commitment to each other. We're stepping up our relationship to the next level. We've talked about marriage. We have maybe accepted marriage. We have decided to get married. We may have a young one on the way. And now we have to talk about where are we going to live? How are we going to do it? Do we move to a bigger house right now? Do we wait until the baby arrives and then think about, moving into a big house? That sort of a scenario. Then here we move into April. April, your overall energy is the Moon, and then you have Judgment. Now, as we know, Judgment is ruled by Pluto, correct? So, and the Moon card rules Cancer. Now, Cancer for you again will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house. 7th house again, friends, marriages, partnerships, contracts, relationship, and the Judgment, Pluto. Pluto talks about, maybe you might have had a little bit of a disagreement in the past, and you're trying to look past that. Or maybe another individual in the family, a family member, a parent, future in-law, a friend, a brother, a sister, whoever, may not have been really, may not have necessarily blessed this partnership, and may have always been thinking like, oh, I don't know about him, or I'm not so sure if she's the right person for him, or I'm not so sure if he's the right person for her, type of thing. But I feel now they have kind of come to terms, they've accepted it, and they're saying, you know what, that's okay. Like, we see it, we see that he or she is making you happy, and finally we accept. So that could be a situation. So that is for April. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So now when you have the support of that particular family member, friend, whoever, you're like, okay, things are moving now, things are getting better, fine, everything is coming together, let's move on. And then we have the Eight of Swords. But Eight of Swords is saying you still are kind of restricting yourself. What are you restricting yourself? Nobody has restricted you. You are doing this to yourself. You're still kind of holding back a little. Let's find out. Ten of Swords. Because you feel a little bit of grief and depression. Why? You're feeling like you've hit rock bottom. Why do you need to feel like you've hit rock bottom and this whole thing is going so beautifully? Get out of your head. Let's take a look. Self-sabotaging much maybe? Four of Wands, beautiful celebration. Why do you feel like you've hit rock bottom when you shouldn't be feeling like that? You're going to be celebrating, or maybe you're feeling a little bit stressed out with regards to celebrations, which could be the actual marriage, like all the expenses that come with it and all the drama that comes with it. So you may be feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to curl up and die already, because I don't think I can take the stress and tension. But don't worry, you got the Four of Wands. You actually are going to be celebrating. That's just in your head. The Ten of Swords energy, honestly, is just in your head. So I'm going to tell you, Capricorns, get out of your head. Okay, so May. So May, your overall energy is Leo, and then you have the World card. So remember, Leo, okay, is ruled by the sun. And let's look at this. Capricorn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth house. Eighth house talks about wills and secrets, the occult, death, regeneration, finances, sexual, deviant sexual energies, etc. And you have the World card. Oh, so now I see why you had the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords in the April reading. Remember this? And you remember this? Okay. Remember these two cards? Now I see why. I think it's because you're like, oh shoot, this is real. This is happening. I'm really getting married. So all my single days are over where, I could go and hang around with my buddies, and I could, if you're a guy, hang around with my buddies and basically have as many late nights as I wanted to, and, just kick up my heels and have fun. Or if you're a girl, you're like, oh, all the weekends out with my girlfriends, oh shoot, I'm really getting married. Now I have another person in my life, so I suppose all my weekend getaways with my girlfriends are not going to be so often. Not that I'm going to give it up, it's not going to be that often, but and now you have another person in your life, right? Oh, what happened? Did you stop recording? Okay, no. All right, great. So that is a interesting thing. So the Leo card talks, as I said, about your eighth house situation. So all those, any secrets you had about all the mischief you made in your single days, all that's going to have to either come up. You're going to have to deal with it, and you're going to have to let it go. And the World card talks about, things are going to come round full circle, right? Now you're finally, even when you were dating, sorry you guys, even when you were dating, you may have been wanting, or you may have been thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a relationship, etc., be in a stable relationship. And now that you are, you're like, oh gosh, it's coming real, right? So it's coming full circle. Nine of Cups. Oh, we have two cards. Nine of Cups and Page of Cups. Right? So Nine of Cups is about wishes coming true. And Page of Cups again talks about, there is going to be somebody who's going to help and say, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll be here. Maid of honor. What do you call the guys on the equivalent of the maid of honor on the groom side? Man of honor? I don't know, y'all. I'm so the groomsmen, right? So there is going to be somebody who's going to be stepping forward and say, don't worry, I got your back, I'm going to take care of this. But this person is also one of those people who are water sign, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think it could be a Pisces, because you have very significant Pisces over here. I have a feeling that this person is going to be one of those very emotional type of people, right? It's like, lovey-dovey and romantic. Think about it. The water signs are very emotional, right? So, and with the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true for you. And that person also could be like, oh my God, finally get to be somebody's maid of honor, or your maid of honor, or I'm finally going to be a groomsman, or, that sort of a stuff. And they'll be all excited about it. And then you have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is going to say you are probably going to have a little bit of competition. Now, how in God's world do you have competition here? What do I mean by competition? Competition could come from somebody else trying to compete with your significant other for his or her affections, or somebody else who's trying to compete with you for okay, do you get what I'm trying to say? So somebody could be competing against you for the affections of your significant other, or vice versa, right? Or they could be competing with your significant other for your affections. You get what I'm saying? But on the other hand, this competition could also mean, like, when we talk about venues and this and that and all that stuff, remember, you have to go book in advance, you have to do all those things. So a place that you really want to have your ceremony at, there could be a couple of people who are competing for that spot. Now, I'm also going to say, there is a particular person in your family environment, or your significant other's immediate family environment, who is one of those very envious type of people, okay, who's always like, they'll be sweet to your face and they'll be nice to your face and yeah, I love you, mwah, mwah, and all that stuff, and kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy, and all that. And then, you know, at the back of the mind, they'll be like, you know, you can literally sense and feel that energy of envy and jealousy and all that coming from them. I'm going to say just be careful with that person, right? Don't. They may also try to put on the show like, I really want to be part of your wedding, and you know, trust me, I can do this, I know so and so. Yeah, just you also be nice and huggy and kissy, thank you so much, you're so sweet, you're so kind, but then keep them at a distance, because that's that person is up to no good. All right, then January, February, March, April, May, June, your overall energy is this guy, Scorpio, right? And then we have the Magician. Okay, so Scorpio for you, Capricorns, let's see, 12th house. Scorpio is your 11th house, and 11th house talks about like-minded people, groups and friends and etc., right? And then you have the Magician card over there. So you may definitely feel like you're on top of the world. You may definitely feel like, you know, you got it, like you've arrived, you know, that sort of thing. Feeling of accomplishment, feeling good, feeling confident, feeling positive. But I'm going to say there is, even before I pull cards from this deck, there is somebody over here who I feel has the upper hand over you in terms of certain particular aspects. So they're either holding something over your head and you kind of know it, but you're like, I don't know how to deal with this. Or maybe you're like, you know what, to heck with it, I got his number, I got her number, I'm going to deal with this person. And on the other hand, there is also the other angle where I can say with the Magician card, the universe is giving you the baton to say, listen, you can create whatever you want. You can decide how you want this relationship to go with this other individual, right? Who has made you feel like they have the power over you. So the control is in your hands. You can say delete and send them on their merry way, and or you know, just take their power away from them, you know, that sort of thing. So I think that has got something to spill over from work, I feel, because this person may be feeling like, you know, again, one of those individuals who are, you know, we have people like this even in our work environment who are like, oh yeah, you know, you're so nice, let's throw a bridal shower for you, let's throw a baby shower for you, yeah, but then they know something fantastic is happening in your life. Instead of rejoicing and being happy for you, they're going to create hell for you at work, because you're just that kind of people. Five of Cups, as I say, oh my goodness. So the Five of Cups talks about, you know, loss and regret, etc. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? And Ace of Pentacles is about a new job, a raise, a promotion, a new investment, new income, a new opportunity, a new something new, a project, something new. And then we have the Three of Swords. So this person is definitely from the work environment. I feel that that person is like so envious and say, oh, look at him or look at her. He or she got all the appropriate, you know, raises and all the appropriate promotions, and everybody at work really likes this person, okay? For some reason, he or she is, you know, very popular, and I can't stand this person. Oh, and on top of all that, he or she is getting married. Well, I'm going to show her, I'm going to show him, and kind of want to put him or her in their place. This person is going to create a little bit of, stir up the shites at work just to cause you trouble. And you have the Three of Swords, which talks about, you know, you will feel a little like they've stabbed you in the back and, you know, feel like you've been betrayed or whatever. Because this person is trying to get one up on you, and they're like, oh, their life is going perfectly, and he or she is getting married to this other individual. Now they're buying a bigger house or moving to a bigger house or whatever. This person is psycho. So you have one like that in your family environment and one at work. I feel for you. I'm sorry. Just be careful. Let's see what we have here. And then you have the Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups is telling me that you are going to walk away from that individual. If it means that you're not going to involve that person in your life anymore, be it at work or personal life, then you are going to do that. Then July, your overall energy is Libra, talking about balance. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Fantastic. So Capricorn, let's see where Libra is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th house aspects in July. Career, reputation, morals, and life goals. See how it ties in? Even before I picked up these cards, you can tell. Because this is tying into your personal relationship, and it all blends. And then this situation at work. And now here we have your career, reputation, morals, and life goals, you're like, this fool, is trying to create some ruckus for you. How is it going to affect you? But keep in mind, with Libra, there's going to be justice, there's going to be decisions being made, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a Jupiter card. It talks about power, movement, fortune. The wheel is going to be turning to bring forth something that you did not know, right? So hang in there and don't worry too much about this individual, because you have the Seven of Swords over here. And yes, the Seven of Swords is like, you will feel like there's theft, there's betrayal, there's dishonesty. But yeah, hang on. King of Wands, you are going to be taking action with regards to the unnecessary drama this person at work is creating for you. Okay, and I want this card. And this is the Death card. You are going to be taking action with regards to that person, and you are going to stop them in their tracks, and you're going to say, no, it's enough. I'm going to chop you off at the knees. I'm going to call your bluff. I'm going to tell everybody, I mean the authority, whoever is above, the supervisor, general manager, whoever, about you, or even complain to HR or whatever and say, look, this bullcrap I've taken long enough. Enough is enough. Y'all need to deal with it, and something needs to be done. And you're going to stop that person in his or her tracks. But then again, the Death card is also Capricorn, which says that, is there a chance that other person could be a Capricorn as well as you? Yeah, but you're like, heck no. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles says, you're going to stop that person in their tracks, and then you will be able to kind of, heave a sigh of relief and say, okay, fine, I'm back on track now. As far as my work is concerned, my Ace of Pentacles is not jeopardized anymore. I got the Nine of Pentacles. I'm on the right track for self-sufficiency, for luxury, to provide whatever I need for myself and my loved ones. So that's great. Then August, you have Aquarius as your overall energy. Do you see it? Yep. This thing keeps... Yeah. And then we have the Emperor. So Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius is your second house. Second house talks about values, talents, possessions, ability to earn income and money and that sort of a thing. And you have the Emperor card. The Emperor card is ruled by Aries. It talks about independence, accumulating wealth, being a leader, having the qualities of a leader, taking action. And then I also want to say that somebody who is a fire sign, in this case very clearly an Aries, is probably going to be kind of on your side of the fence, if you will. Okay, so let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth house. So fourth house is also your emotions, your home, your family roots, your mother, your affairs at the end of life. So I feel like this person is definitely, this Aries individual is definitely going to help you, and you are definitely going to be able to get on a much stronger foothold, if you will, with regards to your earning ability, because your talent and your value is much appreciated, and they're going to be compensating you as much, and that in turn is going to help you, maybe help your family, help your mom, buy a bigger home, that sort of a thing. Or even affairs at the end of life is not necessarily negative. It could mean you're putting away money towards your retirement, that sort of stuff. So those are too many cards. So this one, I got two. You have the Ace of Cups, fantastic. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So the Ace of Cups talk, listen, there could be inheritance, there could be a new baby, a new proposal, something emotionally fulfilling and gratifying. And then you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is saying, you may be riding the wave, saying, oh, look at my life is going so well. But I'm going to say, don't kind of go nuts. Don't kind of, get arrogant and get pompous and kind of say, look at me, I'm a hot shot, I can do whatever I want. Like, you still need to stay within your boundaries. Hang on, I lost something here. Let me pick it up. What is this? Oh, great. It's gone even further away from me. It doesn't want me to pick it up now. I don't know what it is though. Okay. So I'm going to say, stay within your boundaries, okay? Please stay within your boundaries, because don't get too headstrong and don't kind of, get all like cocky and stuff. You need to still stay within your boundaries, because you have the Six of Wands. Victory, yes. If you are able to control we talk about anything in excess in life is not necessarily good, right? So as long as you maintain moderation, you stay within your bounds, you will be fine. And see, this is the thing that's annoying me. Woo! All right. I'm going to stop with messing around because I won't get into that. All right. So July, August, September. Let's go to September. We have Aries, September. Okay, Aries is your overall energy. Funny, isn't it? We had the Emperor card in August, and now Aries is showing up over here. And then we have the Hermit card, right? You see that? Oh, yeah, you can see that, right? Of course you can see that. My bad. Y'all are probably going, Kirtana, turn the card around. I'm sorry. Okay, so September you have overall energy Aries, and then you have the Hermit card. So Aries for you is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th house. Again, the emotions, the home, the mother, the family roots, affairs at the end of life. And then you have the Hermit card. Hermit card is ruled by Virgo, and this is saying like, oh, okay, so now my funding and this and that, everything is falling into place. Now I really need to go inwards and assess and reassess and figure out what trajectory I need to take with my life. Where do I want to go? How do I want to maneuver things? What's my 2-year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 15-year plan, that sort of a thing. You will really be considering all of that. You are really going to be doing a little bit of soul searching in terms of, if you have any particular habits that you want to get rid of. There is a possibility that, you would seriously consider getting rid of them. I'm also going to tell you, 2022, watch your eating habits, okay? Watch your eating habits, Capricorn, because Capricorns do enjoy good food, and they also enjoy good wine, alcohol, beverage, or whatever. But watch your diet, watch your eating habits, okay? So you will be going through some soul searching in terms of, okay, I need to streamline my life. So all this has been taken care of. Now let me focus on this type of thing. So you will kind of, which is a good thing, figure out, now that I'm here, from here, where do I go? And you have the King of Cups. Oh, this is beautiful. Now, why in God's world are you feeling like, you're going to be feeling, I'm talking like as if it's now, you're going to be feeling a little bit overwhelmed as far as emotions are concerned. And then you have the Hangman. Then there is that feeling of, waiting, hurry up and wait. And then you have the Empress card. And the Empress card is ruled by Venus. Again, luxury, pregnancy, etc. But hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, maybe the baby is going to come about in September. Because January I felt like there was some signs or things of pregnancy. Maybe in September you're going to have the baby. Baby's going to be here in September. Or there's a possibility you may, if you aren't already pregnant in January, then you will get pregnant around here, okay? So now you remember your plans you had? I've done all this and I'm here. From here, where do I go? Let me focus. Now it's like, no, hurry up and wait, okay? You have to look at things from a different perspective, because guess what? Baby's here, or guess what? We're pregnant again, or we're just pregnant, or something like that. So beautiful. I love it. And then you have Temperance. So this is a Sagittarius energy. So now the universe is saying, look, there's a possibility you have another young one on the way or whatever. So now, or the young one is here, now you have to find balance. Remember I said the Hermit card, right? The Hermit card, where did it go, Hermit card? Look at the symbolism, y'all. Here, let me show you. See this little 8 thingy type of thingy? You see that? Right? That's a Hermit card, right? It almost looks like that symbol in this card, that squiggly 8 type of thing, which also looks like this, that squiggly 8 kind of hourglass 8 kind of thing. So I'm going to say, the universe is saying, this is where you have to find temperance. This is where you have to find balance. This is where you have to think for the collective in your family, in your immediate environment. It's not all about you, and you. So it's beautiful. I love that energy. So then let's go to October, right? October, your overall energy is Virgo. I love it. Wait, come on, focus. No, you don't want to focus. There you go, focus. Is she focusing? Yep. And then you have 5, which is the Hierophant, right? So beautiful. Now, Virgo, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house. 9th house is father, distant travel, higher education, your intellect, how you think, your thought process, etc. And then you have the number 5, the Hierophant, which is Taurus. It talks about mercy and compassion. So mercy, compassion, and need for approval, conformity, that sort of a thing. Mind balancing, mind, body, and spirit. You had the Hermit card in the previous month. Maybe we are talking about focusing on mind, body, and spirit. Maybe focusing on finding balance, amending relationships with probably a father figure or somebody who you thought of as your dad. Or that sort of stuff. I'm sorry I'm messing with my face, y'all. My face, for some reason, is kind of itching a little today. I don't know why. I haven't used anything different. But kind of... Anyway. So here we go. Let's just talk about this. So building relationships, rebuilding, correcting flaws, extending the hand out and saying, look, I know we had issues in the past. How about we shake hands and wipe the slate clean and move forward. And then you have the 5 of Swords, okay, followed by the 4 of Pentacles, and then 8 of Wands. So the 5 of Swords tells us, right, the 5 of Swords tells us that, you may have had, could have been that your relationship with your father or father figure was a little, maybe there was abuse over there, whatever kind of abuse, verbal, physical, sexual abuse, or whatever, emotional, mental abuse. And now finding out that you're pregnant in September, you're like, or the baby is here, you're having to rebuild that relationship with your father or father figure, depending on how you feel, because now you realize that you yourself are a parent. Or you may be like, what, I need to work through that. I'm going to hold on. I don't know if I'm so quick to forgive him or so quick to kind of extend my hand in friendship, or maybe I will extend my hand in friendship and peace, but then there are going to be certain guidelines and certain limitations that he or my father or father figure will be able to, not necessarily come and visit only when I say so, or, I don't know, whatever boundaries you will set. Because this card, okay, the 4 of Pentacles is saying, yeah, there is a little bit of insecurity and you're going to be hanging on. You're like, yeah, but you can only come so far. You can see from there. You can see but don't touch. You're going to draw some boundaries. And then we have the 8 of Wands, correct? And the 8 of Wands talks about, yeah, there's going to be some quick news that's going to be coming your way, and it's going to call upon you to take some speedy action. Okay, let's see what that is. I feel that's going to happen towards the end of the year, November and December, but I'll pull another card for that. Judgment. See how appropriate, because this relationship with your father, you're finally going to feel that, the Judgment card is Pluto, right? It's a Pluto card. It talks about forgive and forget. So there is a possibility you might forgive and forget and say, okay, fine, whatever, I am insecure, I'm going to draw the lines, but then I'm going to forgive and forget the drama that we had in the past. But still I'm going to draw the line. I'm going to watch you, some little drama there. So it is what it is, right? You'll know how to deal with it. So let's move on to November, right? Thanksgiving season. Oh, yeah. We have Mercury, your overall energy, and then we have the Force, the La Force. Now, in the traditional tarot, the Force, which is the Strength card, is a number 8, but in this, it is number 11. In the traditional tarot, the number 11 is Justice. So I'm just telling y'all, okay. I'm thinking spondylitis in November. I'm sorry, spondylitis, that's what I'm getting. So let's look at Mercury. So Capricorn, you got a Mercury card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th house. Mercury rules Gemini. 6th house talks about work, health, discipline, and habits. And then you have the Force card, the Strength card, which is Leo. 6th house, 6, 7, 8. 8th house, which talks about will, secrets, etc. So, 6, 8, 9, 10. 6, 8 and 10. 10 house, career, reputation. I have a feeling that you are going to be a little bit overly worked in November. And I also feel you may have some issues regarding your neck, which could be spondylitis or something like that. Something to do with the neck, or if you, please, I'm going to tell you something, please don't flip out if you're driving and all that. Be careful of whiplash, wear your seatbelt, do all those things. And sometimes, we could just wake up and because we slept wrong and then there's a problem with the neck or whatever. But I have a feeling it's the spondylitis more than anything else. But if any of y'all are having issues with the lymph nodes and bulging, how they get filled and they kind of get all weird over here, or thyroid, something around the neck area, take care of it, okay? Oh, see, it's not me, y'all. It's not me. I'm picking up that energy already. Yes. And they are going to be going in to do some research with regards to your, if you have any issues with your neck, you need to pay attention. You need to go to the doctor and you need to kind of do whatever I have a feeling they're going to either be doing, investigating further on that. Definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to have a surgery too, so. And it's not a bad thing, right? Better find out. At least and you know what you're dealing and with, and you know what you're up against, and you can take necessary action rather than not knowing at all, right? I wonder if your next situation, hold on a second. I think your next situation is actually going to start, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I think your next situation is going to start around September. So around September, if you start having little issues with your neck, and pay attention, because I feel like in November, it's going to come to head, if you will. So the Star, which is Aquarius card, you're going to have help from an unexpected source. Help period. You have the Knight of Wands. You are definitely going to be taking action with regards to this. You're going to get some news which is going to say you need to take action now. And then you're going to have the Chariot, which is moving. The Chariot, which is a Cancer card, which is saying, okay, you need to move, you need to go, let's do what we need to. You are going to have to take action with that. You are going to have help. Now, it's a Cancer card. The Chariot is a Cancer card. The Chariot is saying, you need to focus your attention, maintain your focus. Don't get all crazy and say, oh my God, you know what I mean? When it's our health or the health of our loved ones, we are overly sensitive. My gosh, I can speak from experience. Yeah, we are. So don't lose it. Maintain your focus, maintain your balance. I'm also going to tell you, it's so funny. I said that, not funny as in haha funny, but remember I said if you're going to be traveling and all, because we got what other card did we get over here? Somewhere I said over here. Right, I said with your next situation, whiplash and all that, if you're driving and doing all those things, right? Here we have the Chariot card. The Chariot card talks about also the actual physical automotive mode of transportation. I want to say, so is there a possibility you could have actually had a mini accident and then you ended up with whiplash and stuff, or it could be any one of those other things? Be careful from September onwards, but you may have to check your vehicle. You may have to make sure everything is okay in your vehicle. Don't drive around like crazy. Not that you do, but you know what I mean. Like, don't drive around thinking, oh, it's okay, I'll push it another 100 miles, we'll be fine. When the red light is going ding, ding, ding in your car, make sure all the services are taken care of. And again, Thanksgiving season, right? We are traveling, we are meeting family, we are meeting friends. Don't be lackadaisical about these things. Pay attention. What's the most important thing, right? Safety first. So take care of that. Then we come to December of 2022. Your overall energy is Pluto, which is fantastic, okay? Pluto talks about regeneration. Pluto also talks about forgive and forget. And then you have the Tower card. Don't flip out. It's not the end of the world. So when we talk about Pluto rules Scorpio. So Scorpio is going to be your 11th house. And 11th house talks about like-minded friends, groups, and people. There is a possibility with the Tower card, right? The Tower card talks about Mars, disillusionment of a partnership. There is a possibility that a particular relationship is going to come to an end. And it is going to be with regards to your like-minded people, groups, and friends. So in that immediate circle, there is a relationship that's going to come to an end. There is a possibility this person is either going to physically leave and move to another city, state, or country, or they would be leaving the physical world. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and this hurts. Okay, let's see, because I am not getting a good feeling from that card, even though I said don't flip out. Hang on. Okay, it's so weird. It's tying into this 1, 2, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is tying into September, because I'm seeing a 9 here, and 9, so that's going to be, September is the 9th month. So 22, 32, 38, that is 11. Okay, so I'm going to say that if in September you really need to be careful when you're driving around. Be very careful, or work or whatever. I have a feeling that it's not just you who's going to have a situation with your neck or whatever. If it is an accident, then you really need to take care of it, because you're going to be diagnosed, of course, subsequently, and then of course you're going to go in and do some surgery or whatever. But I feel like if somebody else who was involved in that, they are going to be, unfortunately, in a bad way. But I'm also going to say, is this person necessarily involved in your situation, or it could be somebody else too, you know. But I don't know why, y'all, September is coming up as a pretty prominent month for y'all. I'm looking at September, I'm saying this is going to be related to something that transpired in September, is what I'm picking up. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups talks about, you know, feeling unfulfilled. Yeah, you're going to have a surprise gift, but then you're not so, yeah, I got a gift, yeah, but I'm not really satisfied. So you're going to feel like whatever the diagnosis may be, or whatever the doctor may say, yeah, it's good, but that's really not the news I was expecting. Okay, that type of a situation. But, oh, I got 2 cards here. We have a 3 of Wands, which is fantastic. I love it. Now, 3 of Wands, as we know, talks about teamwork, commerce, expansion, traveling, etc. And then 7 of Cups is a gaslighting card. So here's the thing. You may not necessarily feel happy with the news that you were given, because you were like, yeah, it's okay, but I was expecting more. And then you get the 3 of Wands. You're definitely going to be actually moving somewhere. It could be moving in terms of a particular situation, could be moving, or you could be physically moving. But it also talks about teamwork. There is a possibility there are going to be a number of people involved in this situation. I'm going to tie it back to September. Again, this will not resonate for everybody, so please don't come at me. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Not every reading is going to resonate with every single person every single time. One more thing, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical practitioner, I do not give legal advice. I go and refer to your personal medical care provider or whatever. Please understand that this is purely for entertainment purposes. This is my observation. And my opinions. You do your own due diligence, do your own research, form your own opinions. Remember that, okay? Now, with the 7 of Cups popping up, it is telling me that you will have multiple choices. So let's say, for example, if it is a surgery situation, you know, the doctor may say, look, you know, we can do this and just do this and wait and see, or we can go all in and do all of it and wait and see. Think about it very clearly. And also, if you have to move, if you have to physically move, you know, to another city, state or country, I'm going to say think very carefully about it. Yeah, you know, whatever decision you take, at the end of the day, you're going to have the ability to make it all right. But think carefully. Don't just, you know, haha, no big deal, I can handle it. Think very, very carefully, okay? These are serious situations, and decisions are going to have long-term effect on you. So think carefully about those things, okay? Got 2 cards. I'm going to take them. You have the 6 of Pentacles, right? And the 6 of Pentacles talks about, you know, giving and receiving, right? So some kind of a trade-off. Could be monetary, could be help, could be, you know, intellectual something. I don't know. Thoughts, ideas, whatever. And you have the Queen of Wands. Definitely going to be taking action. And this Queen of Wands person, didn't we get a Queen of Wands? Oh, we got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this Queen of Wands is somebody who is not afraid to speak his or her mind. This Queen of Wands is not somebody who's going to sit back and watch somebody else do it. This person is going to take action. This person is like, nope, let's get it done. Get it done. Take care of it. Let's do it. What are we waiting for? Why are we waiting for? So this person, this Queen of Wands energy is really going to be supportive for you. I'm going to pull one more card. And then you have the Tower card again, which is, even though this person is going to be supportive of you, you are definitely, it's so funny, definitely there is going to be again another ending, which means you'll have to start all over. Maybe it's the New Year's, right? Because you'll be in your birthday month again. Maybe the 2023 is going to start off on a completely new note that you didn't even think could possibly be. But I'm going to pull one more card because you got 2 towers over there. 9 of Swords. Now the 9 of Swords tells me that there's self-restrictions, isolation. You're going to nightmares, anxiety and grief and depression, and you're going to restrict yourself. I feel like you are going to have some worries, you are going to have some stress. Why? I don't want the year to end like that for you, but I don't know, the cards are telling me what they're telling me. I'm not going to show you a card and say something else altogether, but there is something going on here. Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is like, okay, people, I'm going to say this is December of 2022. You all need to really kind of pay attention to the people around you, because this Queen of Swords energy is somebody who's going to come at you very unexpectedly. Because this lady here is saying, look, I got your back, man, let's go, I'm here, let's take action, stop talking, let's take action, let's go for it, let's get it done, right? And this one is going to come at you. This one this one, you better be careful with this one. Whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, she's going to be like, not so easy, you know, but I definitely feel that this one is very smart. But here's the thing, I feel there's a little bit of a legal scenario over there too. I don't know why. Justice. As I said, legal scenario, justice. So September, be careful, because I feel all this is tied to September. Okay, be careful, you guys. You know, that's what I say. Astrology, you know, it's just to give us a kind of a heads up as to what sort of energies may be around us, and to be cautious and take action, and you know, just to kind of you know, forearmed is forewarned or something like that. What did they say? Forewarned is forearmed. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's that. Now I need to, let me get these cards out of the way, y'all, just so I can focus and talk, because I don't know why I feel like I cannot multitask today for some reason, right? Okay, so, and if y'all are looking for personal readings, everybody, please email me. My email address is therealtarot1123@gmail.com, and it is going to be in the description box. I'd be more than happy to do personal readings for y'all. So when you email me and say, hey, you know, Kirtana, or you know, I'm looking for a personal reading, I will send you like a long sheet of details. Yeah, it's a lot of information, but you know what? That information those details will give you everything that you need to know. It'll answer all your questions with regards to readings. What kind of readings do I do? How do we go about it? How do we charge? How long is it going to take? Who can we do it for? And you know, how do we schedule it? And this, that, and the other. It'll have everything on it. So you know, read it. It's a little long, but yes, do read it. And another thing I want to say, y'all, is that yeah, my website, gosh, it's been a little frustrating now, because now all of a sudden, like, they were like, oh yeah, by Christmas it's going to be up and running. Now all of a sudden everybody's vanished because Christmas vacation. So it's okay, you know, it'll get done when it'll get done. That's what I say. I'm not going to fret too much about it, because you know, the universe knows when to make sure my website is going to be up. But once my website is up, y'all can go directly to my website. I will still do videos for YouTube, but you can go directly to my website, and then you yourself can pick the date, pick the time, pick the kind of reading you want, you know, make the necessary payment, and you know, block it, and I will get notification, and on that particular day, you know, we'll be able to communicate. I do phone readings, of course, email readings and all that stuff will be at a later time when the website is up. Basically, I do readings off camera and then send you a link to a file that is exclusively for yours. Only you will have it, and it'll be password protected, and you will be able to go watch that particular video, which will be on my webpage. So that sort of a thing. So, you know, people are like, you know what, I'd like to see, I want to know how you do this or whatever, you know, curiosity, which is fine. So you'll get a specific link, and then you can go watch that video. So all those provisions I am working on. It's taking a bit longer than I would like to, but you know what, better one and done. You know, take your time, do it right and get it done type of thing. Do it once and make sure it's done right type of thing. So that's as far as that is concerned. Another announcement I'd like to make to all of y'all is this channel is going to continue as is. You know, my focus is on tarot, and yes, I will do, excuse me. Focus is on tarot, of course. I do introduce a little bit of astrology, but that's all I'm going to introduce as far as astrology is concerned in this channel, because this channel is primarily tarot channel. And I will do the readings for, you know, missing cases and all that stuff. We will continue as is. Come January, I'm going to have another channel up, and that channel is going to be exclusively astrology. I will not even talk about tarot. It is going to be, just astrology, focused on astrology, okay? So that channel I'm going to be doing once a week, right? Energy, astrology, like how I say energy reading once a week. It's a weekly astrology for all sun signs, and then the monthly astrology for all sun signs. And there again, I will do the sun signs like Capricorn, like, you know, all the sun signs, right? I'm going to be doing year ahead readings for that too. It's going to be different. It's going to be interesting because we're not just talking about 12 signs. There's more to it. Of course, when the channel is up, y'all will know. It is going to be in January. Like, I'm hoping by the first week of January, it'll all be up and running. My videos will be up and that sort of thing. So I hope you all can stop by there and check it out as well. For those of you who are really interested in astrology, I know a couple of times people were like, you know, I asked, do you want me to do an exclusive video just for astrology? And I got a lot of emails, and a couple of folks even commented, yes, I'm really interested in astrology. I want to know the astrology aspect of it. Will you do it? So I definitely will, but I want to keep them separate, because some people have emailed me and said, you know what, we just like this as is with tarot, right? Because they don't want to, it gets too confusing or information overload too. That can happen, and then you're kind of all lost, and you'll be like, what happened here? Oh, I gotta go watch it again. And then you kind of may get distracted and say, this is too much, I'm so over it. So I want to keep it, you know, in such a way that y'all are really interested and you'll watch it from beginning to end, right? That's the premise of doing this, and hopefully learn something, or hopefully these videos will help you guys. I'm going to stop talking because it looks like I've been talking for a while now. All right, much love to you guys. Capricorns, happy birthday to all of you all. Hope you all have a fantastic year ahead, and take care. I know I kind of, you know, the schedules went off a little bit, you know, but I've had a lot going on, so I'm not even going to go back and try to correct it. But everything will be back up in order in January. I know I said it earlier, but in January I have a whole schedule, and I'm sticking to the schedule, and that's what we're going to do. All right, much love to you guys. Take care. All right, I'm going to stop recording. Bye now. All right, let's stop recording.